Well, guys, what do we have in the market? We have another leakage in the price action, right? It's simply obliterating key levels to the downside, guys. Now, 27th and 20, I guess 26th and 27th of this month is supposed to be the FOMC meeting, because of which most of the market participants, including my favorite traders in the market, are simply sitting in the sidelines, right? So a lot of things have to be discussed upon the FOMC meeting itself. That is going to be a big deciding factor for whatever is supposed to happen with Bitcoin and all of this $11 billion worth of open interest in the market. So in this video, we'll talk about the open interest and the trends and the overall trends, guys. Remember, this video is going to be really important. If you are still not paying attention to the trading side of things, this video is going to be really important. So we'll jump into the open interest and we'll talk about the funding rate, which has started to get into negative figures drastically, guys. Holy shit, just take a look at these numbers, right? We'll talk about this pretty soon. And then we'll take a look at the total crypto market capitalization and why this downtrend is kind of in an emergence, guys. This is a downtrend under emergence, right? Now, and then we'll see Bitcoin as well, because why not to forget Bitcoin? I mean, of course, guys, this is not nice, right? And then we'll see Ethereum and what's going to happen with Ethereum. Straight fucking down RSI trend right here, with the price action also not looking pretty nice, which is kind of bringing us towards 2750 regions itself. Without any further ado, let's jump into only charts, guys. Only charts right here. We have open interest. Okay, time to get fucking serious for trading, right? If you have still not started trading, if you still don't know how to trade the price action, time to do that. Referral link is down below. Use that referral link, use that goddamn link to save 15% of your trading discount. I guess it's going to help me, you, everybody's going to be happy with that, right? So start trading on FTX. I think it's very professional. Do not use crazy amount of leverage, or don't just use your entire net worth into your trading account for that matter. Just use small amounts. Just get familiarized as to these market conditions and see for yourself what is working out for you and what is not, right? So links will be in the description. Do that, guys. Sign up to FTX. I think FTX is way better in terms of performance. Even if you compare it with Binance, maybe FTX is way the fuck ahead, guys. Holy shit, I've been using that for 3 years now. Okay, back into the topic right here. The futures open interest on Bitcoin on Binance itself has been on a steady decline, guys. You can see right here we had this massive shape. I mean, this shave off from the price action did obliterate $58,000 to the downside. Now, what do we have on the open interest once again? A constant slow down trending motion, guys. Now, what does this mean? This means that the interest is dissipating. Cryptocurrencies are a fucking trend, guys. It's like that. Nothing in this goddamn universe is going to be trending forever, right? I mean, you can talk about S&P/X and Nifty and all of those indices that keep on going to the upside, but they are not trending, right? I mean, they are kind of range bound for a couple of years and then they shoot up for 10% and then they stay range bound for a couple of years. But crypto assets on the other hand are freaking crazy, guys. They are fucking insane, right? All the market participants are fucking volatile, whereas the price action is also simply volatile as well. That is something which we saw yesterday night itself. So this tells us that the interest overall from the market is kind of dissipating. Which means, guys, buying and hodling things is not simply going to work out just like that. You have to put in a lot of effort into researching, and essentially you have to stick to the money, guys. You have to stick to the money. Remember, if the money is kind of dissipating from the kingpin right here, from Bitcoin's open interest, that means that all coins are going to get relatively illiquid down the line. So the buying and hodling game or the swing trading game, well, the swing trading game could work out, but not as of now. But the buying and hodling game is certainly not going to be that beneficial. All right, guys. Now the thing is that if you do have a stable income, a stable source of income, I think that is something that is going to be useful if you start your trading journey as a whole, right? Because if you think that you're going to be earning from trading and that's going to be that's going to be your survival skills, probably it's not going to work in your favor, to be honest with you guys. Look, the traders to perform nicely in the markets, at least in my experience, they don't give a lot of fuck about their trading equity as a whole, guys. I mean, essentially, they don't give a lot of fuck about being right or wrong, or maybe making money as a whole, guys. The successful traders, the profitable traders in the market are habitual, are systematic, are fucking disciplined, and are motivated, are self-motivated in the market. If you think you have 4 of these qualities, maybe you can start this trading journey for yourself as well, guys. Remember, buying and hodling game on these landscapes and these kind of open interest environments is going to be very difficult. So either research the fuck out of internet and just find out your stuff, or maybe try trading itself, right? It's not a rocket science, guys. All you need to know is that you got to have patience and you have to understand yourself before you try to understand the market. Okay, all right guys, so with that said, the open interest is pretty much clear. We are in a not trending market as of now. With that said guys, let's take a look at these freaking crazy, mind boggling negative interest rate figures right here coming from Binance, OKEX, FTX, Bybit. I mean, essentially everything is in negative funding rate. Essentially you're getting paid to long the fuck out of everything right here, guys. So if markets really do bounce from these levels, and well, if Bitcoin really closes above $41,000 once again, maybe this could have been a good amount of buy signal in the market, because the funding simply got obliterated into the negative zones. Essentially you're getting paid crazy to long any of these assets. Take a look at this one, guys. Polkadot right here, 0.05% interest rate, just to simply keep a long position in the market. So this brings me on to a key point that I'm just going to talk about, that I'm just going to touch on, right? So the negative interest rate tells us that if you open a long position, you're going to make money, right? You're going to be grabbing the funding that is going to be distributed to you every single hour, or maybe every 12 hours or 8 hours in Binance case right here. Now what do you do? How do you grab this figure? How do you make profits out of this interest rates? You sell the spot, right? You go to the margin, you go to your margin account, you sell Polkadot. You borrow Polkadot and you sell it, and then you long on the future. So what is happening right here? Your delta becomes neutral, guys. Your delta becomes neutral. Delta. Remember this word, guys. I'm going to be touching on all of these Greek words as well pretty soon, so that you guys get familiarized with all of these trading terminologies. So delta neutral trading is something that can be applicable on a lot of things right here, guys. I'm going to be demonstrating that as well. This can sound a little confusing, but I guess it works like a charm if you know what you're doing, right? So this is something which maybe could be beneficial in the small time frames. Even DYDX, guys, a fucking decentralized exchange, is going negative, going nutsack negative right here in terms of the interest rates. So it means that maybe the market is well exaggerated bearish as of now. So I know, guys, maybe this calls for a sideways behavior, right? Because the price action is simply crazy, and the market participants are going crazy as well, which calls for a sideways behavior, at least for some time, guys. But I don't think that the funding rate is the only fact that is going to tell us the direction for the market. It's going to be the price action, and it's going to be the big daddy of all the charts right here, guys. We got total crypto market capitalization right in front of us. What are we doing right here? We simply fucked off from $2.08 trillion levels, guys. Holy shit. We're kind of doing the same thing once again. I think that we did back in the last week of November itself. We're kind of following up with that shit. We're kind of rolling down the hill, setting in lower highs again and again, with your lows also being lower. So what is this, guys? What the hell is this? This is why I'm telling all of you that buying and hodling and expecting assets to simply rip to the other side, it's going to be a little scary. It's not going to work out altogether, guys. This is something that all of us were pretty much used to, literally, for the previous 2 years, right? 2020 was like that, 2021 was like that. You simply fucking buy and hodl, and what do you know? Next day you fucking wake up with 700% gains of your portfolio. But well, not in these kind of landscapes, guys. The total crypto market capitalization has been in a bear trend ever since the first week of November, right? And this one is still continuing to the downside. Which is why, guys, it's kind of, well, the only thing which is going to probably work out in terms of profiting from the market is going to be trading, guys. It's going to be trading, right? Now, I'm not saying that take your money and start trading futures on 10x leverage. That's also going to be absolutely unnecessary, but more or less, more of hard work and less of speculation, essentially, right? Just do not speculate, guys. Holy fucking shit. People are not going to understand. People will not realize, guys, including my own friends out there. I mean, holy shit. People have been calling me and telling me, oh my god, bro, I bought this XYZ shitcoin. Do you think it will go up? No. Fuck no, it's not gonna go up just like that. The market's liquidity is simply drying out, guys. The market's liquidity is not telling us that simply buying and holding some assets will simply make you a millionaire overnight, right? Major assets are down, major assets are in downtrending motion, so buying and hodling is certainly not really a good strategy as of now. So re-strategize yourself, maybe, right? Now the total 2 crypto market, look, guys, I'm not going to be nitpicking out bottoms right here. I mean, well, to be honest with you, Bitcoin kind of obliterating some key levels to the downside on $42,500 regions is very disappointing to me as well. And what did I miss out on? Let me just get into the Bitcoin's chart right here, guys. Now I'm not really concerned about the fact that, oh my god, Bitcoin failed to attempt this breakout right here. I'm really not sad about it. The reason I'm sad about Okay, the only reason why I'm really bonkers right now is because I simply missed out on this opportunity, guys. I simply missed out on this crazy opportunity. I was certainly not expecting the price action to simply obliterate some key levels, guys. I mean, essentially this level was holding on to key zones for a very long time, right? More than a fucking year right here, guys. This one started at first week of January 2021. Right now we're at the third week of January 2022, but the price level is fucking same right here. Still at $40,000, right? 1 year down the line, we are still at the same freaking price point. Holy freaking crap. Bitcoin is a stable coin. This is a fucking stable coin. Now, essentially, look, the reason why I'm saying this is because, look guys, I'm trading the markets, right? I'm simply trading the price action. So the y-axis is not that relevant for me. What is relevant for me is these price movements. Right here, for example, this one was an 8% down move. I simply did not expect the market to, well guys, to hell with my opinions and all of that. Markets showed us the facts, and the market wanted to go down and it wanted to break down from some key levels. It did that, right? But my opinion told me to not get extremely bearish right here. Although the people getting extremely bearish did profit in the market. It seems to me like, I mean, it's, let me just have a sip of that water, guys. Okay, all right, but look guys, the thing is that we're not going to be trying to pinpoint the bottoms right here. What we can do right here in this sort of landscape is trade the price action until Bitcoin kind of establishes a good looking support. Okay, now getting back into the point right here, the main point for this video right here, what will make Bitcoin reverse in extremely small time frames? Put a bullish engulfing candle right above $42,000 before this daily fucking candle closure. That's going to flip me bullish, guys. That's simply going to put me into a bull mindset, and I'm going to be considering this entire zone to be a good fat bear trap in the market, right? But until that is happening, until we are actually bullishly engulfing and putting a candle above $42,000 regions, most likely we're going to be downtrending, guys. The trend is to the downside. Any trade to be taken to the upside is going to be punished, right? This one got punished, this one got punished right here as well. Well, bulls have been getting punished for a very long time, guys. So, well, it's not the time to nitpick the bottoms, but it is massively the time to participate in the market as a trader, guys. If you're not trading the markets, stay the fuck away from the markets. It's just absolutely garbage piece of price action. Or more or less just wait for this week, right? Because we got an FOMC meeting coming on 27th or 26th. So maybe we will have some clarifications coming from the regulation authorities as well. Look guys, 2022 is all about regulations, and we are already into this year. So you will see a lot of freaking stupid hard-disk leverage exchanges going simply out of existence if they do not comply with the regulations, guys, or if they do not comply with KYC. Most of these exchanges are simply going to go away, guys. It's going to be illegal illegal to trade on these exchanges. I mean, that's a debate for its own. We can simply talk about what's illegal, what's not illegal for a different video, separate video altogether. But yeah, guys, 2022 is mostly a year of regulation. And remember, guys, this kind of brings me on to one more point right here. I mean, should I really talk about that or not? If my internet is going to allow me, yes, I shall talk about it. So the thing is, this point, guys, look, this right here, I do remember was, yeah, this was exactly full of exuberance, and this time was also freaking crazy, where Bitcoin simply ripped to the upside, and there was like no looking back in the price action, right? And this is where SEC's statement had come. We're going to tame Bitcoin. We're going to regulate Bitcoin. We are going to be cutting down on this Wild West scenario. We're going to be regulating everything that is happening in the crypto markets, and we're going to be launching Bitcoin futures. It was right fucking here, man. This was right here. All right. I mean, CME's launched Bitcoin futures right at $9,000, and that was the end of the bull cycle for at least 3 years, to be honest with you, right? Now, I'm not saying that we do have good instruments which are launching as of now that can just kill the price action to the downside, but what do we have in 2022, guys? We have real concerns coming from the regulators in the market, right? So my point being that whenever you do go through these kind of environments, you will see the price action like this, right? You will see the price action just swinging high and swinging low and doing various other things in the market. I mean, people who longed on 10x leverage right here were in crazy nutsack profits right here, guys. I mean, people who longed on 10x leverage onto the bottoms right here, I don't know, maybe like MM fucking crypto, he was up more than, I simply don't want to reference anybody, but yeah, XYZ person was up 1300% in the market on 10x leverage, right? Now the thing is that the train has started to come down, and it's just 300%. It is just 300%. Doesn't matter, right? I mean, look, if you're playing on leverage, fucking 32% or 300% is not going to matter anyway. Making 10x leverage on, I don't know, guys, a fucking $2 million equity is just, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if you're using these kind of behaviors in the market, you're not professionally trading. You're simply in the clout. You're simply in the cult. You're not a fucking professional trader. You're a fucking broker. You are a goddamn fucking broker who's just forcing everybody to sign into Bybit, right? This is the reality of most of the major crypto YouTubers, guys. Nobody wants you to know that, maybe longing on 10x leverage is not a good idea. That is something that all of us have to realize. I mean, this is something that all of you have to really encapsulate and internalize for good. That maybe playing on leverage is simply playing with fire, right? So if you're not experienced in the market, if you don't know what you're doing with your money, what the hell are you doing signing up to Bybit? For that matter, stick to spot, guys. Stick to spot. Sticking to spot is going to be good. But yeah, to be honest with you, this is not a spot buy scenario as well. You can try to play the scalps in the small time frames, but well, certainly not the time to simply leverage yourself out in the market for good, right? Okay, guys. Now, do we have anything much to talk about Bitcoin in the small time frames? Probably not. This video is turning out more or less to be a pep talk right here. So hit that like bell, subscribe if you're enjoying it as of now. Probably by this amount of time, only 2 or 3 of you are watching. So anyways, just 2 likes or 3 likes or 10 likes would be highly appreciated, right? So let's jump into the next candidate for the day right here. We got ETH. What is ETH doing in the in the fucking market? It's just obliterating some RSI zones as well. We are getting into bear control zone, guys. Remember, below 40 reads on RSI is bear control, above 60 is bull control zones on the relative strength index of the market itself. So Ethereum, unfortunately, is getting into bear control zone, guys. When did we last see this? Here, guys. Unfortunately, this was the beginning of the bear market itself, right? The RSI started going below the 40 reads on the 3-day time frame itself when the bear was emerging. Man, holy shit. So, I mean, this is something which is kind of not exactly similar to what is happening right now, but yes, the signature is telling us that the overall relative strength of the market is simply weakening, guys. This is concerning, to be honest with you. For Ethereum itself, yes, things kind of look concerning to me. No bullish trades will be made in the market until we see RSI at least going above 50 reads, guys. So it's going to be a real difficult game, to be honest with you, for the coming months. I mean, I can almost feel it coming, guys. I can just almost feel it coming. I mean, nasty things could happen. Nasty things could happen for the market, right? But in these small to mid time frames, again, we got to be cutting out on crazy bearish biases. And if we just missed out on all the bearish trades in the market, it's not the time to take a new bearish trade in the market, right? So guys, look, I don't know the credibility of this support zone right here, because Bitcoin kind of obliterated this price structure, right? Bitcoin obliterated the similar kind of price action structure that was on to $42,000 regions, whereas for Ethereum this level is at $2750 regions. Now Ethereum is interacting with this price point. If you see Ether going below this price point and going for this, look guys, there are 2 scenarios that's going to play out. If you see a daily trend being established below the support right here, that is going to be nasty, and that is when we target $1,700 regions, right? And most likely after that, Ethereum will be in a big choppy environment, big fucking choppy zone, to be honest with you. The next scenario, the second situation that could potentially play out in the market, according to the price action itself, is going to be probably something like this. We just obliterate everything below this price point and maybe below this price point as well, and then we simply go for a this is clear cut hopium, guys. As soon as I fucking drew this fucking line right here, it just felt to me like, oh, what the heck am I doing right here? This is clear cut hopium in the market, right? But anyways, guys, look, hopium or not, it doesn't matter to us if you're trading the price action. So my point being that if you see a V-shaped recovery coming on Ethereum from the bottom side of your $2,600 regions, maybe that could be a good indication that yes, we're going to be going for that bounce. But guys, look, it kind of depends on Bitcoin as well, right? Remember what I said, if Bitcoin closes this fucking daily candle above $42,000, this is going to be a bear trap. But most likely, judging by the momentum, it's not that strong, guys. It is not that strong. So as of now, talking about bullish things is like, looking forward to some opium in the market, guys, which is something that I hate it. I simply hate it, guys. Look, as a trader, I'm simply factually and statistically driven, and to be honest with you, I do not fucking play my emotions and my opinions. If the market is telling me that I gotta get the fuck out of the market, I'm not gonna fight myself. I will just kill my position on the spot, guys. That's it. I'm massively impatient with my losers, and I'm massively patient with my winners. Let me repeat that if you didn't hear it. I'm massively impatient with my losers, and I'm massively patient with my winners, guys. This is like a mantra, right? This is something which I just follow by heart, guys. I'm going to be massively impatient when the price action is simply going against me for good. And these kind of things and situations, they do work out in the macro range bound situation. You saw in the open interest as well, crypto markets are downtrending, guys. The interest is dying down. The only people to survive this bearish leg which is about to come in the market are people who are going to be really keen on trading these crypto assets, or maybe people who lost a lot of money while so many people cashed out. Look, guys, this was me in 2017, right? I was not able to capitalize on anything, guys. I simply saw the price action going to the upside in front of me. I was not able to capitalize. I saw the price action going down in front of me. I was not able to capitalize, guys. So this is what happens when you're simply haywired. You do not have a systematic approach. Because remember, guys, what are we dealing with right here? We're dealing with fucking crypto markets that go down by 60%, right? And then the same fucking crypto asset is going to go up by 170%, guys. So what the heck is this? This is volatility. In a completely volatile market, you have to stabilize yourself. All right, that is something which is very, very, very important. If the market is fucking volatile, so are you. Things are going to be very haywire, guys. I think you get the point right here, right? So stabilize yourself, make a system for yourself. I keep on repeating this shit again and again. Define a system for yourself, guys. All the hints towards all the facts, they do lie in all the videos that I keep on posting, that how you can actually formulate a good looking system. But alright, guys, maybe this could be a good content idea as well. I'm going to be maybe talking about how to formulate an edge for yourself in the market, right? A proper dedicated video for that, so that it's just not haywire here and there. Okay, guys, do we have anything else to talk about? Probably not. So let's conclude on Ether right here on extremely small time frames, and let's see what's happening. I don't think anything interesting is happening, to be honest with you, but the price action on the recent rejection highs got rejected from the 350 simple on the hourly time frame itself, and this one literally obliterated, guys. I mean, well, to be honest with you, I was not expecting this, guys. Holy shit. As a trader as well, I was not expecting this. This is something which I'm kind of sad about, because, well, I simply missed out on a good looking opportunity in the market that could have been a good 10% move for my equity as well to the upside. Remember, guys, if you're trading the market, it doesn't really matter the direction, right? The direction doesn't matter. Pardon my English right here. Holy shit, I'm losing my shit with the price action going down. So it doesn't really matter if the price action goes to the upside or the downside. If you're simply trading these markets, all you have to do is capitalize on the percentage moves, whether to the upside or the freaking downside. It doesn't really matter, guys. You have access to everything. We have access to exchanges like fucking FTX, and if you know how to make use of the volatility, you can never fucking go bankrupt in your entire life as a whole, guys. Holy shit. So maybe it's the time, if you've been participating in crypto markets for, I don't know, maybe a year or something like that, or maybe 6 months as well, and you've not traded much, I think this is the time to do it. I really feel that maybe this is the time to actually get your hands wet into the markets, because look, if you want to perform in the market, guys, number one, you have to be present in the market, right? You have to participate in the market at first. So maybe try to get your hands wet on FTX, guys. FTX, right? FTX, try to use that exchange. I mean, that's something which I simply just, I'm going to recommend. I'm going to tattoo FTX up my fucking forehead itself, it looks to me like, right? Okay, guys, I think this was a long fucking ramble for all of you. If you enjoyed, hit that bell, subscribe, all the good things, and share this video as well. I will catch all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.